Okay, so as I'm continuing to work on it, I'm thinking about I'm going back and I am restating some of the darks. Since I have the paint wet on the palette, I could think about and that also gives me the opportunity to soften some edges. So working wet on wet sometimes is important for me. I mean, it gives me the opportunity to push a little bit more. So if you get the opportunity to work wet on wet, try it out and see what you think. I think you'll like it. I think you'd be surprised at just how much it helps with edges, form. Need to restate this a little bit different. Putting these darks in for me help to tie the image together. So once I put it in, I will think about, okay, is it distracting? Does the line is it distracting to my eye? If it distracts me, I'll take it and take it out or restate it in another way that's more. I mean, it works a little bit better for me. Let's just say that. Taking some of this background color and just sort of forcing it in there. Not that it'll stay, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to sort of force it in there just a little bit. Doesn't hurt to experiment. That's really what I'm saying. See, just check it to see, if it'll work for you. It may work. So as I'm squinting down, I'm thinking about where I could just sort of join some of these areas that just it's begging me to have some degree of flow. I needed a flow for me. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I think it there's a flow there that I'm looking for. That's hard. Sometimes it's very elusive for me, but if I keep working it, it'll flow. Like Mr. Kinsler once said, that light kind of connects. He said it was on one of his videos, and then ever since he said that, I said, "Wow, that makes a lot of sense." So I try to connect the light where I can. Some of these little subtle changes. Okay, let me go back. I'm going to look at some of the darks before I shut it down for today. For a little while anyway. How about that? Just for a little while. All this life, I have to go run some errands. That's what I'm actually telling you. I have to go run some errands. Something in here that I want to sort of revisit. Restating some of these darks. See if I can get a flow going here that feels natural. Sometimes I understand when I've reached the point to where, okay, if you find yourself, you're exploring, but you find yourself repeating a lot, it may be telling you, guess what? It's time to shut it down. So if you get to the point to where it seems like I'm just sort of going around and around in circles, it may be telling you, okay, you've done all you can do with this today. Shut it down. So I try to listen. I didn't like the angle of that for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. So sometimes I'll take it out and then I'll just restate it. Take it out to put it right back in. That's funny, huh? Yep, take it out to put it right back in. But I do that because I'm just trying to not just work that edge, but see, okay, where am I missing? Where am I missing what am I missing, you know, and how can I fix this? How can I fix what's missing here? And I think I restated that a bit. I restated dark a little bit too dark. Think about those transitions. Think about those transitions where things are turning. Squinting down. Hmm. Okay, so when I come back, I'm going to work down here today. That's where I'll be. I'm going to take a break, come back, and then I'll work that. I'll work this section right here. I might continue with the arm, maybe start putting in some of this chair. Chair has to be put in simplistically. I have to think about that. That's how come I'm not approaching it yet. I want to get the issue solved in this area first. If I can get this solved, get all this solved, even in the background, get some things solved, it just makes it just so much easier. Just checking to see if this was wet. It's not. So before working on this area, I will oil out. A little bit of linseed oil mixed with a little bit of liquid. I'll just push it on there. Take a lint-free cloth, press it, put the back of my hand and lift some of it up. Because I don't want it to, because if I decide to paint into it, I don't want glazes yet. Glazing come later if I need it. But I want to be able to paint into that without it being too much and then making my paint sort of transparent. I don't want that layer to be transparent, okay?